Hello, everyone, and welcome. I decided to do a Facebook Live kind of late at night because a topic has come up, and it's something that a number of people have talked to me about both yesterday and today, actually across the last 3 days. This just keeps repeating itself, and so I wanted to make sure to record this. So hopefully you can join us in real time, and if not, then we're trusting you're going to get this video when the information is important to you. So the topic we're talking about right now is guarding against your emotions, because I've had a number of people talk to me about hopping on the Facebook Lives, but not being able to watch the video all the way through. And the videos tend to be like 5 to 8 minutes long. They're not very long videos. What that speaks to me about is that maybe some of you are kind of afraid to go into the feelings. And because I'm talking about, some of the painful feelings of grief and in particular, some of the feelings that we might not allow ourselves, I'm aware that there's a number of us, and myself included. I remember when I did this, and every now and then it shows up again, where we guard against our emotions, and particularly we guard against our grief pain. But here's the thing. If we're guarding against our grief pain, what starts to happen is we become physically, mentally, emotionally exhausted because it takes so much energy to constantly keep our guard up, to worry about being triggered. And I remember for myself, the worry used to be, if I start crying, I'm not going to stop, or I'm in a place where crying is just not convenient right now, or the people around me, I don't want to make them uncomfortable. And it was always projecting out to other people. But as a result, I was not honoring what was going on inside of me. And I was keeping it trapped and buried. And I know that there are some of you, because you've talked to me about where that's just been your habit since you're a kid. You've always been kind of the positive, upbeat one. And you've never allowed yourself the tears. And you've never allowed yourself to really express the sad emotions. And if we do that, then that's how we bury and carry our grief. And I'm begging you, please, for ease and grace in the grief journey, we need to convert that grief into mourning, which means we need to allow the tears to flow. And if we're not sure where to get the tears, or we can't seem to access them for ourselves, I'm a great believer in borrowed tears. Borrowed tears, my mother used to say, I just need to see a tearjerker. And a tearjerker is all about a movie or a song or something that is just going to bring those tears forward. Because what happens is borrowed tears, we access our tears by watching something that is sad. But the tears that we're releasing, that's allowing kind of that pressure to be released, that's our real tears. And so if you're finding yourself guarding against your emotions, and yet you need to express them, something's going on for you, I invite you to please find a way to release it, find a way to convert your grief to mourning. And if you don't know how to do this, if you're not sure what I'm talking about here, but something about what I'm saying feels right to you, just know that the grief journey is a sacred journey, and we can go through it with ease and grace. It doesn't have to be drama and trauma and angst. We're going to have painful moments, but more importantly, we need to recognize that grief is not a death journey. Grief is a life journey, and it's a healing journey. And there is joy in the journey. There is ease and grace in the journey, and we need to learn how to do that. And if you're not sure how to do that, or if you're finding yourself stuck in your grief place, then please private message me or put a comment in this section here with this video, and I'll get a hold of you, and let's find a time to connect and talk. In the meantime, I wish you all ease, peace, and grace in your grief journey, and I look forward to connecting to you next time. If there's something particular you want me to talk about, then please also put that in the comment section, and I'll be happy to add it to the list here. I wish you a wonderful evening. Namaste.